What does it mean when Arsenal fans are expected to be ashamed of a performance that got us 3 points at Old Trafford, at a ground where we historically have suffered? I think we only have like 3 wins in over 20 plus games. At a ground where I've seen the worst score lines that we've ever faced at this football club. At a ground where we always suffer, a ground that we face so much punishment at the hands of Manchester United. The first game of the season, players are lacking sharpness. Gyökeres is figuring out his teammates. Zubimendi, solid, but he's also new. We're learning how to play with each other. And we go the first game of this season and we get 3 points. But Arsenal fans are expected to hide or be ashamed or not be happy because we didn't dominate possession or we gave away a few chances. We got 3 points. What does this mean? Does this mean more is expected of us because we're a proper team now? Where it doesn't matter if it's the first game of the season. It doesn't matter if players are lacking sharpness. You're expected to hit those levels every single time, no matter the circumstances. How is that a negative? That is a great thing. It's a great moment to be an Arsenal fan. This is the team I hate the most, Manchester United. All my life, Sir Alex Ferguson, I was haunted. The pain I'm still yet to recover from. So I have zero shame about the performance. And there's something to be said about winning ugly. We all know who Arsenal used to be. We'll dominate possession, have all the beautiful football, tiki-taka, whatnot, come out with zilch. 0 trophies, 0 3 points. Every time we'll score 1 goal. Oh, but we tried. That was who we were. But not anymore. We have a team that is solid. No more boys versus men. Do you remember? All the disses from even players. They insulted us for time. Patrice Evra, Manchester United legend, was one of those. For time, he would rip Arsenal apart. During the game and outside. Men versus boys. You cannot say that anymore. It does not exist. We are proper men now. We are a proper team. And not just that. Liverpool just won. Manchester City blew out Wolves. Chelsea, who I think are going to compete this season, they struggled. Tottenham did what Tottenham never do and destroyed a team that just got promoted. We know they lost to Ipswich. They've signed Kudus and it seems like Richarlison is a new man now. We had all this pressure as well as lacking match fitness, as well as our top striker, our new man, Gyökeres, trying to figure out how to play with his teammates. But we still went to Old Trafford and got 3 points. 3 points. That is who we are now. Were there some negatives? Of course. Is it to be expected? Absolutely. But people want us to completely forget, even some Arsenal fans. And I like that we are there now. I like that we have such a high standard with regards to performances as we do for this team now. It wasn't always the case. We were okay with just being okay. But it doesn't matter anymore that we just get 3 points. There's a way that we want to get the 3 points. I get all that. But sometimes it's not reasonable. It is not reasonable that we go to Manchester United. Say what you will about last season for them. Say what you will about maybe the last few seasons they've had. But they've won a trophy in that time. They are still Manchester United. The pedigree that this club side has still exists. I have zero emotions other than happiness and pride in this team. Mikel Arteta and his boys, they knew exactly what needed to be done and they saw it through. And as soon as we went up ahead, obviously buying there the goalkeeper, shocking goalkeeping. Saliba just bullied him. You should not be bullied as a goalkeeper in your 6-yard box. There's no excuse. Manchester United fans have reason to be upset. The goalkeeper should have absolutely done better at that point. But this is what we do. Declan Rice, inch perfect again with his delivery. Saliba using his strength. Calafiori finishing it off. That's who we are. We find ways to score. Set piece FC, we were labeled to the last 2 seasons. Long may it continue. If we are playing against all the teams we are facing in the Champions League, in the Premier League, so much quality, the way margins are so fine these days, we have to be at lethal. in every single way. So if we cannot break them through the middle, if we can't break them through the wings, we can go from set pieces and get all 3 points. And that is what we did today. And I am so proud. And we have left this behind. It is done. Every time it feels like we have Old Trafford, we're looking to Old Trafford as a stadium where we'll probably struggle at, maybe get a draw. A draw is an okay result like it was last season in some of our heads. It's done now. The rest of the 2025-2026 season, we had finished with going to Old Trafford and suffering. It's done. We have to face them, but we will face them when we have the upper hand, when we have our own crowd, when we have the energy of the 12th man pushing us forward. It is done. We have to put things into perspective. That is one tough game that Man City hasn't played, tough game that Liverpool hasn't played, tough game that any other title contender has not played except us, and we can wave this goodbye because it's done. And now we go one game at a time. At a time. I wasn't impressed with Gyökeres today. I watched the post-match conference where Arteta talked about how, we're setting new demands for him, things he never had to do in Sporting in the Portuguese league. He talked about the pressing for one, that we have new demands for him, and that will take time for him to get used to. It will take time, and I'm happy we have Havertz, who already understands how Mikel Arteta and this team play, understand how we press, understand why we do not give time to oppositions, whether they're defenders or attackers, because they will harm you. Manchester United have quality players. Mbeumo today looked solid. Cunha today looked solid. You cannot give openings for through balls to be played through the middle. You have to press. Odegaard is the master of that. And I know he's coming under a lot of criticism after this game, but that is our captain. And yes, he played a few balls and misplaced them, and one led to an opportunity that I think Mbeumo could have scored, but Gabriel was solid at the back. I know people are criticizing him, but he's our captain, and what he does off the ball makes up for his little lapses here and there when he's on the ball. We could have doubled it. And he made that. He ran through the midfield, took on one player, took on three. He left 3 men for dead and squared the ball off to Saka, who crossed it in. But the touch that took it away from Madueke was the only difference between that opportunity being a goal and not. Because I believe Madueke would have scored that goal on his debut. And he remember towards the end of the game, he played a through ball to Saka that De Ligt made a last-ditch tackle that just stopped it from going in. People, tone it down. Tone it down on the negativity. This is not the time. This is not the season. This is when we need to rally behind these players, especially when we go to Old Trafford, when we're lacking sharpness, when we have a few players who are new, and we come out with 3 points. First game of the season, we've done and we've waved goodbye to Manchester United and Old Trafford. Bye-bye, it's done. And we came out with maximum points, keeping pressure on all the other teams that we know that we're going to be coming up against when we're chasing this title. That is what truly matters. Martinelli too is getting a lot of stick after this game. Come on, guys. It's one game. It's one game. All this social media hate is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. We won the damn game. We won the damn game. Why isn't there more positivity amongst the Arsenal faithful? Why are we trying to pick holes in our team? Why? Let other teams do that. We should love this team. Obviously, we should talk about the issues we have, but we should talk about it in a supportive manner. Hopefully, we sign another player because I think we need 1 or 2 new additions. People are saying we just need a left winger. Listen, I feel like we need another striker. But the team defensively, I think we are proper. If Kiwior stays, if Kiwior leaves, I feel like we're a bit short now. Ben White coming into there, I was surprised with the starting lineup. Ben White, Calafiori at left back. I thought it was going to be Timber and Miles Lewis-Kelly. But Arteta knew exactly what he needed to do because Ben White, I thought, was solid till he got hurt in the second half. And on the left, Calafiori got us the goal that won the game. Raya today, solid. He made 1 error, but he was solid overall. Made a good save against Mbeumo from a header. And I think that was the best save. That was the only opportunity that they had. Oh, Doku hit the left post, the goalkeeper's left. But we won the game, guys. We won the game. It's done and dusted. The Premier League is back, and we got 3 points. Let me know your thoughts about this team. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Let me know your thoughts about the season ahead. Are you hopeful? Do we need to add a couple more players? What players would you like to see? Let me know your thoughts. Like this video. Please share it as well. Take care. God bless. Peace.